turn it out. All right, y'all. Come on in here. Let me tell y'all something. I ain't got that much time because I'm on my way to my sister's house. It's cuffing season, and I know it's getting cold outside, y'all, and we wanna cuddle and all that, and I ain't saying you can't cuddle, but I want y'all to get y'all priorities straight. And y'all, the reason why my thing's shaking is because I got a new thing, and this ain't. Y'all just gonna have to deal with this shaking for a little bit, yeah. Anywho, y'all, let me tell you something. You know, this is the time of the year when you want to go back and get with the ex. I say, we're not doing that. We not doing that. They are exes for a reason. Let me tell y'all some of the reasons why you will circle around back to an ex. Number one, you left, you know, went out there in the dating field, and it's trash. It's got boo-boo in it. It's got pee in it. It's got all that in it. Yes, it does. It does. But that don't mean that you done healed yourself, got yourself together. Now you about to go and deal with another broken man. We're not doing that. We're not doing that, okay? Because it's gonna be harder to get rid of them. You're gonna accidentally get pregnant because it's cuffing season. It's cuffing season. You're gonna accidentally get pregnant. Watch what I tell y'all. The ones that don't listen, watch what I tell you. They gonna be pregnant. Listen, let me tell you something. We don't even need to make this about abuse. But I'm gonna throw this out here so y'all can understand this. I'm gonna see if y'all can pick up what I'm putting down, okay? All right. Let's take me for an example, okay? Most people know my story. Most people know that I was a child of molestation. I got molested as a child growing up for a long time. I got married in high school, y'all. You know, that's why when people find out that I was married for 21 years and I am now married for 11 years, they like, how? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't adding up. Like, no, literally, I got married in high school. When you are broken, you don't pick the same person you would if you was healed. Let me say that again. If you are broken, you do not pick the same person when you are healed. Now, me and my ex-husband was broken, okay? Like, I came from a home of child molestation, and I want to put this out there right now, y'all. My mama didn't know about it, you know what I'm saying? She was a good mama, you know what I'm saying? I hate to say this, I do not remember much of my childhood. I don't. I remember some of it. I don't remember a lot of it. I was too busy being grown and being a deducer, you know what I'm saying? When you get molested as a child, you walk in rooms as a child and you start assessing rooms. That's why I am a very, very, very good deducer. That's why I'm very good with personalities. Honey, I was Sherlock Holmes when I was 5, okay? So of course, me not knowing that, you know what I'm saying, at a young age, I got married at 18. I wasn't healed. Honey, I was just coming out of that nonsense. So of course I married somebody else that was broken. Now, it ain't nothing wrong when two broken people get married and they realize they broken, and then they go head on and they grow together. They fix themselves. That happens a lot. You know what I'm saying? It does. It happens a lot. The problem is that when one person starts to grow and the other person doesn't, or you start growing in different directions, it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. The thing is that all I wanted to do was get the hell out of St. Louis, because of course I associated my abuse with St. Louis. I just wanted to get out of St. Louis and get away from that situation. In my mind, that was going to heal me. Yes, that stops the abuse. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you let your guard down. But a lot of times we let our guards down to bring in more abuse. And the thing is we rationalize it in our head and be like, I'm not in an abused relationship because what was happening before is not happening anymore. All right, y'all picking up what I'm putting down, right? So at some point, as I got older, which most people are supposed to do, they get wiser. I started to realize that just because I was abused don't mean that I need to be angry with the whole world. Just because I was abused don't mean it was anybody else's fault. Just because I see certain men and it trigger me, it doesn't have nothing to do with nobody else. That's when I realized I got to get healed. See, you got to always turn stuff back on yourself to get true healing. I got healed. I began to heal. Now, remember what I said. Broken people usually marry or get with broken people. Healed people do not choose broken people, and once they do, they start to break them. So I was caught in a crossfire of being healed and being broken by somebody who did not want to heal. And that's another thing. When you're with somebody who don't want to heal, they're going to do everything to make sure you're not healed. Okay? That's why healing is a decision only you can make. You got to make it up in your mind. And with healing comes boundaries. That's when it get crazy, because once you set up your boundaries and you make up in your mind that you're not going to let nobody cross your boundaries, baby, you about to lose friends, families, boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands, the whole nine. Like, the issue's about to go down. I'm keeping it 100 with you. Once you establish boundaries, it's about to go down. Okay? It's about to go down because you're about to find out who your true people are. Okay? Now, mine came with, now remember I said I was married to this person for 21 years. Mine came with, when I got my associate's degree, it was, you know, we get in front of people. Oh, Rochelle thinks she better than this. Now, let me tell you something. If you don't know me, like don't know me, and you just met me out chilling or whatever, and you got the raw Rochelle, you wouldn't know it was Dr. Ver. You wouldn't know none of that. Anybody that knows me from St. Louis, when I come home, I am still so St. Louis. I don't play. Like, there is no reason to put on shows or nothing for my own people. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason for that. So, as I began to heal, you know, you go to counseling. I'm telling y'all, counseling is fun. Pause. I gotta tell y'all, counseling is fun because you can talk about people. You know what I'm saying? I don't get to talk about nobody because all the work that I do is here for, you know what I'm saying, in confidence, this and this. So I don't get to tell nobody nothing. So yeah, I love counseling. Go to counseling. Yeah, talk about people. Yeah. But anywho, we get around family, it'd be like, oh yeah, Shelly think that she is this and that because she got her associate's degree. It just went on. The more education I got. Now, I get a lot of education for a couple of reasons. I'm no CERN. I'm nosy and concerned. You know what I'm saying? I want to know everything. If I start doing something, I want a certification or degree. That's what I'm gonna do. When you are with somebody broken, baby, that ain't no elevating for you. There is no elevating for you. Do you hear me? They gonna tear you down. They gonna sabotage everything that you do. Everything that you do. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Everybody says married 21 years. Y'all, when I got single, baby, listen, I couldn't figure out why y'all was trying to get married. I really couldn't. Like, I couldn't do it. But I'm gonna tell y'all why. I didn't go to women when I got single. I went to my brothers. I went to my cousins. I went to my male friends. They told me the game. They told me what to do. When somebody put me on game, baby, I run with the game. I'm not gonna go ask no other woman how to play a game with a man. Y'all can't tell me nothing. No, I'm gonna ask a man. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And they got me straight. I got healed. And I was in no hurry to get married again. As a matter of fact, I said I would never get married again because I was so healed. I love myself so much. I got myself all the way right. I got my finances right because I was like, well, if I do go out there even try to give me a little boyfriend, you know what I'm saying? If I'm going to demand certain things, I got to be that also. So I was not going, I wasn't settling for nothing. I wasn't. And I'm going to tell y'all something. They can't stand when you can take care of yourself. Like they really cannot. And this, and I'm about to tell y'all something. I'm not even just talking about a relationship with a man. When I tell you set your boundaries up and watch the people that you think your friend turn on you, Baby, they can't stand boundaries, honey. I promise you. Set one boundary this week. Let me see, and report back to me how many friends you lose this week. I promise you. A lot of y'all got monitoring spirits on you. A lot of y'all have audiences. You don't really have friends. They're not your friend, I'm telling you. I'm 51 years old. I can tell y'all this for sure. A lot of people you think are your friend, even some of your family that you think are your friend, they're not your friend, they're your audience. You know what I'm saying? They over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, get it, girl, get it, girl, get it, girl. But in the back of their mind, they're really waiting for you to fail. They really are. They're waiting for you to fail. So, now, am I saying don't go back to no exes at all? No, because sometimes y'all can break up. Y'all both can go out there, do life, do other people, get yourselves together, and realize, you know what? We really was supposed to be together. We just didn't have our stuff together, and we couldn't get it together while we was together at that time. That happens. No, but I ain't talking about that, y'all. I'm talking about when you done got pissed off because the dating world got boo-boo in it. You done went out there and you done had a couple of bad relationships, or you had an experience in a relationship was like, dang, my old man wasn't that bad, was he? Yeah, he was. You know what I'm saying? He really was. It's just that you done got a hold of somebody else that's bad in a different way. And I'm going to tell you something else. When you don't heal yourself, you will continue to get the same man with a different face. I don't care how many men you trade a man for, baby. It's going to be the same man with a different face, because there's something inside of you that is not healed that keeps attracting that same spirit with a different face. I'm really meant to start this live out with telling y'all about the Rooted Womb Woman way, but of course I was dancing, y'all. Dancing and music makes me very happy. Let me tell y'all about the Rooted Womb Woman way. When a woman is ready to be healed, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't mess with women that's on the fence about being healed, don't know if they need to be healed. Like, I'm not in that season no more. I only really deal with women who absolutely know that they are ready to be healed. They don't want to go back to what they was doing. They don't want to, you know what I'm saying, end up with that same kind of man. They ready to heal themselves. They have taken responsibility for themselves, their triggers, and their everything. When I do the Rooted Womb Woman way, I take that young lady. We have us a nice little counseling session. We talk about everything that does not serve her and everything that should be serving her. She writes it down on a piece of paper. We burn that paper. We have, we go outside, we burn that paper. We come back in, we have a yoni steam. We are steaming out everything that happened to her that she don't want there. Child molestation, rape, a horrible mate, a horrible husband, whatever it is, we steaming it out of her. Then we take a herb bath with flowers and things of that nature. One or two things gonna happen. Either before we get in that bath, I'm gonna take you outside and I'm gonna squeeze you till we do some scream therapy on you, or I'm gonna get in that tub with you and get behind you and I'm gonna squeeze you till you get it all out. After we done got that all out, I put them on the table and I wrap them from head to toe. I wrap them. And really, believe it or not, if you are African American, I ain't gonna say African American, there's a lot of other cultures do this. You really need to be doing this after you have babies anyway. After you start something new in life, things of that nature, that sacred wrap. And baby, they become a different person. They become a different person because they are making a promise to themselves that they are no longer going to do things that do not serve them. Y'all, sometimes I know we just want somebody to be with. We want to get lonely, because I ain't about to lie and tell you that sometimes I wasn't lonely when I was single. Or I shouldn't have been. I was alone. You know what I'm saying? Not lonely. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? The thing is that you got to get okay with you. When you find yourself like you can only be with yourself, you can't be with yourself. Like, you got to have somebody all the time. You got to have a man all the time. You got to have a woman all the time, whatever it is. Then you need to find out what it is with yourself that you don't want to be alone with yourself. Let me tell you something, honey. Once you and yourself get a good relationship, child, ain't nothing nobody can do to you. When you know your boundaries, y'all not about to allow that nonsense to happen to y'all. You're not about to allow it to happen to you. And sometimes we get in relationships with people and, you know, we dating a representative and we don't know it. Baby, as soon as the real them show up, go ahead, dump them. Bye-bye. Listen, the way death is showing up, maybe anybody can get it. The silent generation is outliving everybody. And not because they
Vehicle
older.
on shoulder ahead.
Literally because they just outliving everybody. Listen, some of y'all scared. Y'all scared to be by yourself. Listen, I promise you. I promise y'all from the bottom of my heart. Being by yourself and finding peace is going to be way better than carrying somebody on your side or dealing with somebody verbally, physically, mentally, abusive, insecure, all that stuff, a narcissistic. I promise you it's better. It's way better. It's way better. Baby, I like being by myself so much my husband be concerned sometimes, okay? Very concerned. I take myself to the movies. I take myself out to eat. I take myself to bookstores, all that stuff. Yes, I do. I love me. I love me. That's my biggest goal in life. I want other women to love themselves because I hate for somebody to have to go their whole life or even half of their life to figure out that dang, life was sweet with myself. It is. It's sweet, y'all. It's sweet. Listen. I hate to see people go back to abuse, nonsense, insecurity, somebody playing in your face, somebody ghosting you, all that nonsense just to have somebody. Let me tell you something, this ain't no flex. I promise you this ain't no flex. When you with somebody, especially a man, I can speak on a man because I like me. When you are with a man, some of y'all about to be mad I'm about to say it, but I'm going to have to say it. Y'all, it don't take them 3-4 years to discover that they want to be with you. My first husband, and it wasn't no dang on mistake either. I was...
Let's take a 77 South and Sunview Drive.
With him.
In 1.9 miles.
Pregnant and married.
Exit right 2, exit 9.
Probably in a year and a half.
US 76, US 378.
I've been married now.
South Carolina 262.
Okay, girl, okay.
Garner's Ferry Road, West Leesburg Road.
The husband I'm with now. Now I'm gonna keep 100 with y'all, you know what I'm saying? You know, when Dr. B was single, Dr. B was, you know what I'm saying, was single, baby. Like, I went by what's on the application, you know what I'm saying? Married, divorced, single, or separated. If you ain't one of those, you was my friend. So it took a little down, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, Dr. V, you know, was seeing other people. And he had a girlfriend at the time too. But once we decided we was gonna be together in real life, y'all, he hadn't met my kids yet. We was already dating for about a year.
Use the right lane to exit right.
I let him meet my children in October. He met my family in November. That March we was married. Let me tell you something that I do know about men. When they make their mind up about who they want to be with, baby, they gonna be with you. Period. Even if now, some people are like, well, they it didn't take us this long to get married. We was getting our stuff together. Okay. But what I'm gonna tell you, it does not take him that long to decree that he loves you, he wants to be with you, and his intentions are to marry you. I'm telling y'all that now. I've seen women, let me tell y'all something, that people
exit
can't
right
stand.
2, exit 9B. US 76, US
Y'all will be with somebody.
South Carolina 262.
But for 5-10 years, honey, wait for this man to propose to you, blah, blah, whatever it is you waiting on. And then y'all break up. And 6 months later, he is married and got a baby on the way. And you trying to figure out what the hell happened. What did you do wrong? I'll tell you what you did wrong. You ain't had no boundaries.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left on South Carolina 262 East Leesburg Road.
Whatever it is that you want to do, baby, it's somebody out there that want to do it with you. You ain't got to convince nobody to marry you. You do not have to convince nobody to be
turn
with
left
you.
on South Carolina,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
East
when you got
Leesburg
these people
Road.
out here talking about something, they got options and all this and that, and you know what I'm saying, they could be with anybody, but they, baby, go ahead, go be with them. Huh. Go be with them.
1.1
Don't let
miles.
nobody play in your
Turn
face
right on
like
Patterson
that
Road.
and make it seem like you a dang on option. Not when it comes to marriage and being in a committed relationship. Like, yeah, I know we all got options, but y'all know what I mean by that. Like, oh, I can go get anybody. Well, bye. Go get them. Go get them. The reason why that man is married and that lady is with child 6 months later and you spent 10 years with him because the next woman, she wasn't playing that. She told him right up front, baby, I'm not going to be with you. Like, I'm not dating you to play around with you. I'm dating you to get married. If you don't want to get married, then you go ahead. Like, y'all know how they always say it's somebody for everybody. No, it ain't. Like Dr. Virgo gonna keep it real with you. Priestess Virgo gonna go ahead and keep it real with you. No, it ain't. Everybody ain't meant to be married. Everybody ain't meant to be with somebody. You want to know why? Riddle me this. Why is it that you see a married person, you don't never see a married person when they get divorced,
In half a mile.
really
Use the
have
right
a
lane to
problem
turn right.
with getting married again, do you? You ever notice that? That person get married over and over and over and over and over again. And here you is, you ain't got not one husband. They know what they want. You know what I'm saying? They got boundaries. And let me tell you something. I got friends that have gotten married over and over, like on their fourth husband or whatever. And they be like, bro, I know you. Listen, I commend you for the fact that you're going to say, you know what? I'm not willing to put up with that. If you want to be with me, you got to be married. Baby, get divorced as many times. Listen, y'all get divorced as many times as y'all want. But if you want to be married, honey, don't play with somebody that don't want to be married. And that's period. That's period. It's about boundaries, guys. I promise y'all. It is about boundaries. Don't settle for what you know you ain't gonna deal with. And let me tell you something, whatever the worst quality they have, as they get older, baby, it's only gonna get worse. So if you don't like it now, you're gonna hate it as you get older. I'm not saying to get married to get divorced, but
Turn
what
right
I'm
on
saying is
Patterson
that you don't have to settle. Because let me tell you what's happening as you settle.
In 900 feet. Turn left
They are
on
getting
Caroline Road.
exactly
Then turn right on
what they
Sunview
want.
Drive.
They're not settling for nothing. So listen, like I said, I know it's cuffing season, y'all. Go ahead and get your cuff on.
Turn
Do what
left
you
on
do.
Caroline Road. Then
But
turn right on Sunview Drive.
what you don't do, listen, y'all, don't move no people in your house. And it's, you know what I'm saying? You know what come after cuffing season? Dang on income tax season. Yo, what? We're not doing that this year, baby. Groceries cost too much money. Okay? Groceries cost too much money. We do not have time to host people. Okay? And let me give my little young ladies a little something. Let me tell you something, okay? When you see a
Turn
man
right on Sunview Drive.
that's way older than you and want to be with you, and he like, oh, I don't like one of my age. Let me tell y'all something. Middle age is where it's at, baby. So when you see a man that's 40, 50 years old out there telling you he don't want to be with no woman his age, you know what it is, sweetie? He can't be with a woman his age. Not that he don't want to, he cannot. Because, baby, if you middle age, you realize that you can have anything you want in this life. You know that. And we already know. Don't pick up no trash because, you know what I'm saying, that's time we can't get back. See, as you get older, you realize you can't get that time back, baby. That's what you're going to be most pissed about. Let me tell you something. I don't regret many things in life. I love all 5 of my children. And I say this all the time. I believe that whoever my children was going to be my children no matter who I had them with. I believe that all the way in my heart. I really do. I'm going to tell y'all what I regret. I regret wasting 21 goddamn years with that man. I really do. I cannot get that time back. I cannot. At all. I cannot get that time back.
In
Y'all,
0.2 miles.
I promise you,
Turn
you
right.
ain't going to be pissed about no house. You ain't going to be pissed about no cars. You ain't going to be pissed about the kids. You're going to be mad about your damn time. Ooh, baby. You're going to be so mad. So, I'm just telling you now. Child, go ahead and Heal yourself. Love yourself. Forgive yourself. Because I'm going to tell you what, you're going to spend so much time like, Lord have mercy, I can't believe that. I knew better than that. I was smarter than that.
Turn right on Hazelwood Road.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you don't know. So let's go ahead and skip that part. Forgive yourself. Just go ahead and forgive yourself. You ain't know no better. Like, because I have to say that to me all the time. What in the world that 18-year-old me, you know what I'm saying, what I was going to do? I ain't know nothing. It just is what it is. If the time gone, the time gone. But honey, cherish the time you got here, okay? Cherish the time that you got here. Now, don't y'all go be starting no arguments because y'all done been in a relationship for dang on 5 years and you've been asking him to
in a
marry
quarter
you
of a
and
mile.
Promising you
Turn left on Stone Street.
Like, unless you like really agree to be in that relationship like that, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Like, he's not gonna marry you. He's just not that into you. Let me tell y'all something. People ask me all the time, like, why I stayed so long, this, and that.
Turn left on Stone Street.
Got all kind of questions, right? I'm gonna tell y'all what it is. I can admit this. I can definitely admit this. And a lot of y'all have known me, you know what I'm saying, since probably high school or something like that, or in the army. Y'all know I love the gym. Love the gym. Y'all know I got 5 kids. After I had a child, you never looked like I had one, baby, because I was in the gym while I was pregnant and went to the gym right after.
You've arrived. Destination is on your left.
In my mind, I was like, this man, he just don't see the value in me. Like, I promise y'all, this is me. He don't see the value in me. Like, what's wrong with him? I got his kids. I don't have no other kids by nobody else. Like, I'm cute. You know what I'm saying? I look good. You know what I'm saying? I keep myself nice. All this stuff, y'all. This is what I'm thinking in my mind, right? I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is why you don't go to your girlfriends for advice. I'm trying to tell Naisha I'm out here. This is why you don't go to your girlfriends for advice. A man said this to me. He said, you think maybe he's not attracted to you? I was like, what now? Not attracted to me? Man, all his friends trying to holler at me. I'm getting proposed. People are proposing to me and I'm married. What are you talking about? He not attracted to me, honey. I cook. Look, I'm a God-fearing woman. All this. He was like, so? He might not like that. He might not like you. I was thinking like, this brother's tripping, right? I went home that night. And I thought about the type of women this man had before he had me. Nothing like me. Literally, I thought about all the girlfriends he had before me. They was either mixed, light-skinned, very heavy-set. You know what I'm saying? And I wonder why he wanted me pregnant all the time. Because Virshelle is eating for 2. I don't care if the doctor say you is eating for 1. You just need 300 extra. Now, Virshelle was eating for 2. So I got thick when I was pregnant. I'm talking in the 200s. You talking about somebody that was probably 130 pounds, 135 pounds when they got pregnant in the 200s. Okay? And 4 of my children was premature. And I'm talking about 7 months premature. But that man loved me pregnant. Loved me pregnant. So I had to say to myself, girl, that boy don't like you. He don't like you. Socially, you're acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Socially, yeah, that's what men say they like. They want a fit woman. They want a fine woman. They want a this, and that. But people be afraid to say that, you know what? I like a big girl. Or I like it this way. Or I like it that way. Or I like a woman that don't take a bath. Like, whatever it is. You cannot ask somebody to be something that they're not. Or like something that they're like. And one thing about Virshelle, baby, I was a gym rat. He used to accuse me of being a gym goddess. I wasn't going to never be big enough for him. Never. As a matter of fact, the doctor telling me I need to lose weight now. Look, I finally got to the thick side, people. He tell me I need to lose weight. I'm trying to sit with this thickness, but I ain't going to lie, it hurts. It hurts. My whole body. I got ailments that I really am not supposed to be overweight with. And that's just as simple as that. I'm going to fix it, y'all, sooner or later. But I like being thick. So what I'm trying to tell y'all is that sometimes with us as women, it's like, psh, what? I'm doing everything for this man. Y'all, we'll keep doing it. We'll just go even harder. Instead of sitting back saying like, that man don't like me. I'm not going to ever be what he wants. Ever. I had to come to that conclusion. And you know what? He did what a man did. Acted a damn fool when I left. You want to know why? Showing up at my job, I had to go get him straightened up with all kinds of stupid stuff. You want to know why? Because as a man, in his mind is, how dare her leave me? And he said that to my face. I didn't think you was going to ever leave. Ever. I mean, I guess I have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, that man was cheating in my face. Straight up. I had to go heal myself. Then I had to get past the fact that I come from a family that don't believe in divorce. Yeah, I had to go to counseling, all kind of stuff. I was in my own way. The moments I left that man, everything in life just started to happen for me. So I'm going to tell you something. When you keep people in your life that are not supposed to be there, you in your own way. You in your own way. So that's all I came to tell y'all. I mean, go ahead, it's cuffing season. Make them pay for a hotel, though. Yeah. Make them pay for the hotel. And let me give y'all a little snippet, little advice, as we can say. You're going to catch more with potential poutine than you will with actual poutine. And that's from men. And that's the truth. You could be the finest thing out there, baby. If you don't make them work for it, listen here. They don't want it. They ain't going to wife you up. And I know y'all think I'm lying. Go ask any man. Y'all know why Steve Harvey wasn't afraid to make that book. Because he knew women was not going to. We'll read and be like, yeah, that's right. Hey, it ain't apply nothing. I'm going to tell you something. My own son told me. My sons taught me two things. One of my sons, my oldest son, told me, you know what the problem is with women? Y'all fall in love with potential. Just because you see that person that has potential don't mean that they're going to amount to what you see them as. They don't see themselves that way. Another son taught me about toxic masculinity. They use that. They play in your face. They play games which you, trick you in your mind, make you think that everything that's going on is somehow your fault. But you know better. A lot of y'all know that I am Ifa. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the aura of your head. You know what I'm saying? You know better. A lot of y'all, when I tell y'all know better, and let me tell you something. When you come to me, this how I am. When you come to Priestess Ver, this how I am. I don't get that. I don't sugarcoat nothing for nobody. In the back of your mind, something is telling you that something is not right. Being with this person is not right. And y'all know what we do as women? We go and talk to our girlfriends. We need co-signers. We need co-signers. Girl, you don't need no dang on co-signer. You know. You just got to be okay with walking away and seeing him being in another relationship and all that and not thinking that you made a mistake. Because, see, I'm going to tell you something. My counselor had told me when I was going through divorce. He asked me, he was like, what is your issue? And this was late 30s Rochelle talking. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. I said, I done put all these years in with this man. I got 5 kids with this man. What if I divorce him and everything that I wanted him to be, he gonna go be with another woman? That man told me right to my face without ever meeting that man. He said, let me tell you something. He will not. Yeah, he probably will go get married. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna wear her down just like he wore you down. But that man is never going to change. Ever. See, a lot of times, y'all, we look on the outside and see what it is. If I was the type of person that wasn't healed, I could look on the outside like, dang, he got married right away. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking at the other stuff. I know for a fact that he has not changed. I know for a fact. Uh-oh. She's dealing with everything. The reason I know is because people volunteer information. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is that, hey, that's what you want. Maybe that's what he needed. He needed somebody that could deal with it. Maybe they can deal with that. You know what I'm saying? But then another thing is that when you come together with somebody under false pretenses, sometimes you get what you get. And that's that. You know what I'm saying? That is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I won because I got healed. Not because I got a husband, not because of the stuff that I got, because I got healed.
Starting route to Furixaw's location.
So,
Head west on Stone Street.
I didn't
then
care
take the first left onto Hazelwood Road.
who he was with. See, once you get healed, you will know that whatever it is that you want out there, you can get it. Child, if you like for real lonely and you need to be tapped, go get tapped, baby. That thing, it's everywhere. Like, I figured that out too when I was single and just spent some time with myself. Child, you gonna find some ding dong anywhere.
At the stop sign,
Like,
turn
literally
left onto Hazelwood Road.
Anywhere. Hell, I mean, they'll pay you to take it from them. I mean, I don't know what else to tell y'all. Like this, I'm telling y'all like real raw truth here. Men love to chase. It is their nature. It is animalistic. And that's the one thing that
At
we
the next light,
do
turn
not
right.
want to admit. You know what I'm saying? We evolve a little bit different from men. Maybe they want to chase. That's why I said way more with potential than you will with actual. Follow me up on that. I'm just telling you. If it's some old young ladies, there's some older ladies up in here, look, if you know I ain't lying, you better go ahead and tell these young girls I ain't lying.
At the light, turn right onto Garner's Ferry Road.
Y'all be very careful though. Y'all be careful out here, because I'm gonna tell you something else that I do notice. Because y'all, when Dr. Bird was single, y'all dated some older men too. Some that was not very much younger than my own mama. Okay, sure did. And my mama, she put me on games. You know, she told me, she's like, let me tell you something,
miles, turn left.
She like, them old men don't play now. You know what I'm saying? She like, don't play with them old men, cause they know what they want. And she wasn't playing, y'all. The only time I broke my rule and had a boyfriend in the same town as me, y'all, that man crawled through my window. Y'all, he crawled through my window. When I was single, I had a rule. Oh no, baby, you can't live in the same town as me. You gotta live at least an hour and a half or more away from me. You can't, baby, no, because I don't need nobody showing up at my house. Because when Rochelle was single, she was single. That's another thing. Y'all don't know how to be single, baby. Listen. Y'all don't know how to be single. Y'all don't know how to enjoy yourself. Enjoy y'all self. Let me tell you something. A woman that's out there minding her own business, like if you really desire for a husband or you want a man, girl, go mind your business. I promise you, honey, you ain't gonna be able to get rid of them. That's the reason why when you do have a man, they all come out the woodwork. When a woman is minding her business, honey, that's when they all show up. I promise you. Go heal yourself. Go heal yourself. Go heal yourself. And there is nothing wrong. Don't let nobody tell you that there is anything wrong with desiring to want to be with somebody, desiring to want a mate. I just don't want you to waste your time and go get a crazy mate. Y'all, at one time, we had a circle going. See, that's another thing. Y'all don't like other women either. Y'all want to be friends with other women. I can't stand women. I don't do women. You came from a woman. Child, when I was single, it was somebody that could check the medical records to make sure they ain't got HIV or anything else. It was somebody that worked at the IRS, can make sure they wasn't married. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they was who they said they was. Girl, we had somebody working everywhere. Y'all better get y'all a circle. What is wrong with y'all? Check them out from head to dang on toe. If you decide you about to deal with a wretch undone, you're about to decide to deal with somebody who is no good at all, at least let it be a conscious decision. Okay? Let it be a conscious decision. But, honey, don't get out there dating these representatives. Because, oh, let me tell y'all this one too. Stop telling y'all business. Stop, you know what I'm saying? When you out here dating, stop telling him your ex-husband, your ex this, they didn't do this, they didn't do that, they didn't do that. Because guess what's about to happen? That person's about to magically become everything that you said that person wasn't. And then when y'all get into a relationship, guess what they about to do? They about to use it against you. Can I get an amen? Because y'all know that happens. They're going to use the things that happen to you against you. Stop telling your business. If you healed from it, you heal from it. If they absolutely need to know it, you know what I'm saying, then okay, yes, you tell it. But, you know what I'm saying, like you can't be hiding kids. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, ain't like I could have went out there and dated with 5 kids and not told nobody. Like, y'all know the things that I mean. Like, when you are healed from something that was traumatic to you, you need to be very mindful about who you tell. Very mindful. Because you know what happens? Human beings start humaning. People start peopling. You know what I'm saying? When they're upset with you, it is a natural human, I should say, well, it is. Humans, they will use what they can against you. It's just like joning. If you know something about somebody, you're going to use that when you joning. Y'all don't need to tell everybody everything. You don't. You don't need to tell everybody everything. Because, like, I'm going to give you a situation. Especially in an African-American family. We know we have a lot of abuse in our family. Child molestation in our family. Things of that nature. Now, a lot of times we still mess with our family. You know what I'm saying? We do. You know? We grew up with that church stuff. You're supposed to forgive everybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not about to say whether anybody is right, wrong, indifferent on anything, how you deal with your family. That's how you deal with your family. But say like that is what you gonna do. And you're gonna still be around your family, you're gonna be around that person. Let me give you some advice, baby. You don't need to tell that person's business. Because they're gonna use that against you. They're going to judge that. Like if you've forgiven that person, they're gonna judge you. They're gonna judge that person. Like life is about to be hell for you. Some things you need to learn. And as you get older, you'll learn some of these things. But I'm trying to tell you now so that you don't have to find out the hard way. Stop telling your dang on business. Stop telling your business. And I even mean that to your friends too. You know what I'm saying? People, let me tell you something. Only time it's a secret, baby, if one of them is crossed over. That's the only time it's a secret. Because once you tell somebody, they got to tell the person that they closest to too. Like, it just goes on and on like that, y'all. That's just how it goes. So, yeah, keep your business to yourself. Heal yourself. And keep it to yourself. Now, I know some people gonna absolutely disagree with me. Baby, try it your way too then. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's how you learn in life. You do different things and you learn. Go ahead, try it your way. I'm just telling you what it is. And people get very upset when human beings start acting like human beings. You know what I'm saying? It's just like them dang on crazy people that want to, climb next to the lion cage and then they get mad because the lion start acting like a lion.
In 1 mile, turn left.
We get mad that humans be acting like humans. That's just what they do. You know? We could get into this a whole subject for another day, but it's kind of like how you'll deal with that man that done did you dirty, done cheated on you, your baby and his baby mama, baby's the same age, done did all that dirt to you, and your friend, she make a mistake. She might tell your business to somebody. She made a mistake. It was stupid. You done dumped this friend forever. She ain't your friend no more. You can't forgive her at all. But you found all that forgiveness in the world for that trifling ass man. And I'm going to tell you something. As a woman who is 51 years old, y'all, that's a half a century plus a year. Y'all know why they say bros before hoes? Because you can't put worth on a good friend. And I'm going to tell you something. If you plan on being friends with somebody for the rest of your life, your friend going to make some mistakes through life. Remember another thing. Whether or not that man put his hands on you or not, whether or not he is emotionally or physically abusing you, so you don't think, the first thing that people do is alienate you from your family. Alienate you from your friends so that they can get what you got. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. When I got married this time, I told that man, I said, listen here, friend, we ain't getting married unless we go to marriage counseling, because I got some, I guess you could say, some things that I'm not going to. Another one is I don't play with my family.
Turn left.
Like, my family, we don't play. Another thing is we don't play stepsister, stepbrother stuff. We don't do that stuff. We don't do that in our family. We brothers and sisters. We don't do that step stuff. You know, I had to put it out there. Please believe me, there are plenty of men, baby, that hit the pass button on Rochelle, because when it comes to my people and when it comes to my family, I don't play. Y'all, ain't nothing wrong with letting nobody know, like, right up front what you gonna do and what you not gonna do. Honey, it's gonna save you so much trouble at the end of the day. I promise you. It really, really, really is. Listen, my husband, I got 5 kids, but we got more kids. Honey, because I take care of other people's kids. When they mama
to the parking lot for Furyk location.
Honey, where's this baby at, y'all? Okay. I take care of other people's kids when they mom and daddy done had enough. And I don't blame their mom and daddy either, because sometimes these kids be bad as hell, child. Okay? They be bad. But I got 4 boys, so I can do that. I'm just talking now, y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. But I just want to tell y'all, don't do that cuffing stuff. Not in your own house. Don't bring them to your house. Do not bring them to your house, child, because you ain't gonna never get rid of them. You're gonna be mad they're gonna be eating the kids' snacks and shit. I'm just telling y'all anything like they're gonna be eating your kids' snacks, girl. And guess what? I promise you, just if you tell them right off the bat, you know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, you got to get a hotel room, and y'all don't be letting them put y'all in no raggedy hotel either, honey. You listen, get healed. I promise. Just get healed. I'm telling you, because you're gonna be surprised at the things that you get and the respect that you're gonna get. But you got to be willing to be alone with yourself a little bit. You got to be. Child, is Buffalo Wild Wings something new? Because this is what he done. All right, y'all, I'm about to go because, Lord, I'm lost. All right. All right, y'all, be safe out there. St. Louis, I'll be there when I'm coming there? Tuesday. I'll be there Tuesday. Yeah, I got to come get my hair done. Yeah. All right, y'all, peace and blessings.